Ladies and gentlemen, please make a warm welcome for the CEO of Destination New South Wales and the executive producer of Vivid Sydney, Sandra Chipchase.
Good morning, everybody. Okay. Well, good morning. Firstly, I'd like to commence proceedings by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we stand, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to elders past and present. Each year, across 23 glorious days and nights, Vivid Sydney delights and entertains visitors from across the world through the world's largest festival of light, music and ideas. I know many of you are aware that Sydney and New South Wales is the creative services hub of the Asia Pacific, and Vivid Sydney certainly reinforces that position. Destination New South Wales, as the government's tourism and major events agency, manages and produces Vivid Sydney, but we do that in collaboration with public sector and private enterprise partners, and we're delighted that so many of them could be with us here today. Across Australia and around the world, we also work with media and travel trade partners to expand the reach and, of course, drive visitation to Vivid Sydney. Now, some examples of that just on the screen behind me: in China, Japan, USA, Singapore and New Zealand, just to name a few. Broadening Vivid Sydney's social media and website traffic is a great way for us to build the story of Vivid Sydney, but also to tell a bigger story about Sydney and about regional New South Wales, and encourage people to come and experience everything this great state has to offer. As this slide shows, the global audience for Vivid Sydney is massive. Over 42 million people were reached each year across 23 glorious days and nights. Vivid Sydney delights and entertains visitors from across the world through the world's largest festival of light, music and ideas. I know many of you stage the Premier of New South Wales, Gladys Berejiklian.
Thank you so much, Sandra, for that very warm introduction and for everything you and Destination New South Wales have done to bring this wonderful event to life this morning. Can I also start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we stand and pay my respects
from the country. I'm very pleased about that. Many of those 184,000 domestic and international visitors who came to Vivid travelled out into rural and regional New South Wales, delivering an additional 65,000 room
Vivid Sydney's colourful canvas returns in 2017 with close to 70 glorious new projections and vibrant light installations that will transform the city into a magnificent outdoor gallery. The city's icons will once again be illuminated for Vivid Sydney. The facade of the Museum of Contemporary Art Australia is the setting for organic vibrations, a rhythmic vibrating sound that shapes and transmutes the building into myriad organic forms in constant motion. Music Box transforms historic Cadman's Cottage
Scene on the weekend of 25 and 26 March, and you can see it there behind me. It will be distributed in Australia and New Zealand, and there'll be over 2.3 million copies. There are actually copies for all of you as you leave today's proceedings. You will be the first people in Australia to get all of the information. So to everybody in the creative industries who join in this huge celebration and collaboration of creativity and innovation every year, we thank you for your support and we thank you for your immense talent. To those of you watching at home, thank you for joining us today. In closing, we look forward to seeing all of you for Vivid Lights On at 6 o'clock on Friday, the 26th of May. And that now concludes proceedings. Thank you for coming, and I invite the Premier and the Minister to please join us at the media wall for official photographs. Thank you very much.